What's up, FOMO friends? I'm getting ready to do my September bourbon haul. But before I do that, I just want to say thank you to everybody out there that's already started following, liking, and subscribing, or subscribing, whatever you want to say it. Appreciate all the love that you guys are giving me. Thank you very much. But yes, it's the middle of October. I am just now getting to my September bottle haul. That included KBF and then also some local hunting and stuff as well. As you can see, the bar is still a little disheveled, but the rest of the area is looking a lot better. I'm hoping to finish that out within the next day or two so we can start doing these videos back here on my bar or my bar table. So sit back, let's take a look at what I got in September. So here's a quick look at what I got, and we'll be going through those here in a second. Of course, this right here at the end is going to be my KBF haul. It's not all the bottles because I did get duplicates. Zach, of course, helped me out. He was there, of course, and so he was playing with Daddy's money. But then also had some stuff that I got online from some online friends. And then I got some local stuff. So let's take a look at what I got for the month of September. So this is my KBF bourbon haul. Like I said, I didn't include all the bottles that I got. I got a few duplicates, and I'll point that out on what I got. But I'm just going to go through here and just point out some of the things. I haven't popped hardly any of these just yet. Life happens, man. So I've been drinking on some as I get to them, and of course a lot I tried at Bourbon Fest. And just haven't got to them yet. So first off, I have popped this one. I popped this one last night because I was doing some comparisons. Was the Knob Creek 21. Was really looking forward to that. I've got another bottle of the Bardstown 24 Jim Beam release, and it was 19 years and 11 months. And I was told that's coming from, or the Knob Creek 21 is coming from the same stocks as that. And that Beam pick, or that Beam 24 Bardstown collection bottle, was a blend of, I think, 7 barrels. Originally, I think 114 proof. They proofed it down to 109. But it is by far one of my favorite bottles that that I've had from Beam, period. Even including some Dusties and stuff. So that was just something I was excited for, was to get this Knob Creek 21. And of course, I did get another one of those with Zach. Going through, loved this bottle. This is the turkey wheat, red turkey wheat. I think was going to be an exclusive distillery only for New Riff, but they did since put it in distribution. I've started to see it here in Middle Tennessee, but this is a great, great, great pour. I think you're looking around $50, and KBF might have been $59.99, but great pour right here. Run out and grab you one of these if you see it. Next one was the 20-year ALW Penelope. If you saw Brutally Honest Bourbon, Brandon, he got a hold of one of these. And so cool thing was I was able to purchase another one of these and hold it for him so he could get a chance to try it. So that's how we met and how I met Brandon. Brandon's a stand-up guy. Awesome. It's been really fun talking back and forth with him and just, knocking some ideas around. But the next thing, now this was the highlight, I guess, of Bourbon Fest for me, was to get this bottle. I can't remember how many they made. I think between 60 and 80 total is what they said they bottled. But this is going to be the Penelope 16-year rye. Most people were running for Heaven Hill. I ran to Luxco, and I got this baby. This was the last bottle on the last day that they had these, too. So I was very fortunate to pick one up. I'm going to wait and save this for a special occasion to pop it. But really looking forward to this bottle. Got Michter's 10-year rye. Only got one of those. They're good. Not my favorite. I do have a 23H back here that's open on the bar that I will go to every now and then. But honestly, I picked this one up for a buddy of mine. He's going to be getting this one. I did get a couple of these guys. I kept going back and getting one until I got a 25. I did not want the 24s. I've got a 24 already. So I got two 24s, but then finally got the 25A. So was happy to get that. I've gone by Green River, the tasting room in Louisville a couple times and missed out and didn't get a chance to do it. But they had these guys, the Decanter series, at KBF. And so I love Green River, love the juice. I went to school in Owensboro, and of course that's where they're at. But just because it's pretty, I wanted it on the bar. Can't argue with the juice, and the decanter is really cool. This was another one a lot of people were really looking for at KBF, was that VVS. I did get last year's VVS 13, and I have it in the vault, and it is open. I drink on it occasionally, but I did get a few of these, or I got two, and Zach got two as well. Then the next one is going to be the Barrel Strength Rye Michter's. That did come in a pack with one of the bourbons. And then also to come along with that was the Toasted. We got that along with one of the bourbons as well. Got the Maker's Cellar Age 25. Got to taste that. That was really good. My initial thoughts are it is better than 24. It's a little bit sweeter. 24 was unique for me. I did get a lot of the coconut, the tropical vibe that it had. This one gets back to that traditional, just dark makers that, you know, you want to in, you can't call it an ultra aged, but for makers, it would be ultra aged, or double aged. I don't know, double their typical age. But it's definitely better than 24, and I'm yet to do a blind yet for putting it up against 23, because I really want to see which one's going to come out on top for me. Next one, I did get this on the way up, so technically it wasn't in KBF, but it was on the trip. I picked up at Mammoth Liquors. They did have a store pick, and they still have some in Cave City if you go by there. I think I was there a couple weeks ago, and they still had, I think, 3 cases left. But this is the 100 proof single barrel Old Forester pick. I love these guys. Crushable, super delicious. Got that traditional banana note on it. This was a really good one that I liked. Didn't want to go for the older Buckners. I've got enough Buff Turkey stuff, and I think that's what their older one was. But this 13-year, oh my Lord, was so good. Is what I can remember. So I'm looking forward to popping that one again. I've already popped this one. The Cuvée. I didn't get any of the other single barrels. Probably should have, because I really like Dark Arts. But I'd already been quite a few pours in by the time I made it to their tent. For those that went to KBF, they were in the back corner. So by the time you get there, you're doing pours and stuff, you're already feeling the party. So I did get a few of these Cuvée finished one. I think that was a 7-barrel blend as well on it. And I was going through my stuff the other day and was like, hey, I got a Dark Art shirt. I can't remember how I got it, but I got one. I guess I bought it. Like I said, I was having a good time by the time I hit that tent. Next one. Stood in line, and I stood in line some more. I got Brent Elliott's signature on this one, but this was the 24 LE, if you want to see that. Went up front to check and see if we were going to get one. Wound up, they ran out about 3 behind us, and we get up there, we're all excited. We're like, yeah, the 25 LE. And as many times I've been to the front and was recounting if we were going to get one, they've had 24 LE written up there the entire time. And so by the time we got through the line, we were like, you know what? We've been in line this long, we're going to get one. So I got one, Zach got one, he got one signed as well. This one, everybody was looking for at KBF too. The Hokkaido, Bardstown. Did not get a Cathedral. They only did that, I think, Bourbon in the Air. They did a couple, and then the next morning they did a couple, and that was it. So my understanding is that they're holding back the rest for for special events or donations and different things like that, raffles, maybe something with their club. But anyway, that I'd already have a cathedral back here on the shelf anyway that I got locally from somebody that went through there. I struck out many times going up to Louisville and to Bardstown and trying to pick one up. This one I haven't gotten a chance to open yet. Old Anvil. For those that don't know, Pursuit is doing a revival of some old labels, and so they're putting some. This is Source Juice. This isn't Pursuit stuff, but they're doing 375s, and they're going to be at the distillery. And this is 11-year-old juice. This was the oldest one that they had, so I took a shot in the dark on this one. Looked good. People had been talking really good about it, so I figured I'd pick that up. Unfortunately, 375 was around $100, but I mean that's what you're paying for this guy too. So I think after tax it was like 110. So, but I'm looking forward to cracking that one and trying it out because I do love me some Pursuit. And then the last one I got at Bourbon Fest was this guy, Cinder and Smoke. It's 10-year, single barrel, and this, or actually doing the single barrel, it was a small batch. And so this label kind of near and dear to me. The people that run it are fantastic. I ended up in their tent. You saw the video from KBF where I was wearing a lady's halter top. Again, I was feeling good. I was feeling good. That's what we're supposed to do at KBF, right? Let loose a little bit, feel good, taste the spirits. But anyway, this was one of my surprises that I really thought was fantastic. And a lot of people were passing on it. I don't understand why. But it was a fantastic pour from the Bard Distillery in Graham, Kentucky. So shout out to you guys. I did have one other bottle. I can't find it, but it was the Silk Velvet. I did get that in a single barrel. Those guys out of Henderson, Kentucky, so about 30 minutes west of Owensboro. They have some fantastic stuff going on, that single barrel. And don't sleep on that small batch. That small batch was great with an SRP of around $40. I would definitely go try to pick that up. All right, I was adjusting my camera for this next group, but guess what I found as I come around the table? Forgot where I misplaced it. So there's that Silk Velvet that I was just telling you about. Couldn't find it. Here it is. 6-year-old single barrel. Love it. Was fantastic at the festival, and look forward to popping into that one. So this group right here in the middle are things that I picked up online, whether it was from friends, trading, or might have won in a raffle or Raz or something like that. But anyway, we've got a couple of the Russell's Reserve batch 13s, batch 6s. So I think that's the highest proof that they've done. Did get a barrel strength right here, barrel strength rye Michter's. I didn't even see what year that is. It's this year's. It's a 25. So we did pick that up. Did get a 23 B, not the A. Oh well. Still good. Still Michter's. I love the Michter's 10 bourbon. One of my favorites. Did pick that up. We also got some couple of Old Rip 10s. Cheers. Got a 2018 George T. Stagg. I'm going to be sharing my story with you guys eventually when I get into those interviews. This particular bottle, I do have one open, is close to me. I just said near and dear on another thing, so I didn't want to reuse the same words. But wanted to pick up a backup of that. And I'll be sharing that story, how this played a huge part in my bourbon journey. I did pick up a couple of Thomas Handys. This is a 2015. This is a 2024. And then the last one I did get was just a regular Weller 107. One of my favorite pours. I still have about 4 bottles of a single barrel pick that I did with the group here locally in Gallatin, the Broadway Barrel Pickers. And The sticker though is pretty cool because Sazerac, I guess, I don't know if it was Sazerac or whenever we were filling out the paperwork, we didn't fill it out right. Instead of saying Broadway, it says Bodway. But it's a cherry cola bomb, and you just can't go wrong with just the regular chauffeurs on this when you can find them in SRP. SRP, more though, on them, $79, $69 usually, but those store picks are going to set you back a little bit more. Right, if you would, just excuse the mess in this area. Like I said, I'm still cleaning up my bar. But this group right down here at the end are like local pickups that I got from stores. But then too, they're part of groups that I'm in as well. And so I was up in Danville watching my daughter cheer, and just happened to go into a store, and lo and behold, they had this guy sitting on the shelf. Now, did I pay SRP for it? No. But did I pay secondary? No, because I'm not paying secondary. So they cut me a deal. Deal I was happy with, deal they were happy with. It was fair, but happy to grab another one of those guys as backups, because I did get, I don't think I showed that in my KBF haul. I didn't. But I did get this at KBF, but I did get one locally as well as a backup. So I'm just going to start here in the back. Buddy of mine out of Bardstown. Shout out to you, Derek. Appreciate it, brother. Always love his picks that he does. He does a lot of stuff with Good Times. And I'm not a Good Times fanboy. Kinda am a little bit. I do like a lot of Good Times stuff. They're fun, they're interesting, and that's what I like about bourbon. Something that is different for everybody's palate. But Good Times hits that niche of where they're finishing stuff. And just like any finished bourbon, they're not going to have one that hits everybody's palate. So some better than others, but Derek, he hangs out there with Jimmy, and they get their heads thinking, and sometimes you don't want to know what they're thinking. But Derek and the guys over at No BS 'em, and then also Jimmy and a couple of guys were at Bluegrass. They were looking at those 18-year-old barrels from Barton, and they picked out a couple bangers, let me tell you. But I did manage to get this from Derek. Shout out, brother. Thank you. From No BS 'em, and from MOB. Oh, there's the sticker, sorry. But it's that 18-year juice, and it is good. It's probably one of the best, if not the best, 18-year that I had. Of course, this is from some of the same stocks as that Calumet 18. Great, great, great juice. Next one picked up here locally at my shop right down the road that I do picks with and everything. I've loved stuff from Found North before. If you haven't gone out and tried stuff from Found North, of course, they're not bourbon, it's whiskey. But this 17-year Helldiver is fantastic. I loved the 15. 17 was like, I don't want to miss out on it, so I went and grabbed it. Next one was from group Melrose here in Nashville, the Melrose Barrel Pickers. Shout out to them. This was their Angel's Envy pick, and I grabbed that along with this bottle at the same time. This is, look at that sucker. Look how good that is. If I run out of motor oil, I know what I'm going to run and grab. It's going to be this guy right here. So this is a Hazmat Wyoming pick. And I can't remember how old it is, but it's 143 proof. Freaking fantastic. So good. So good. And then we did have the Penelope Project X. That got that one from Colonial with the guys in Nashboro. Got this one with Nashboro too. This is a 16-year-old Remus. This is a heavy hitter. It's just 16 years old. Don't look past Remus. I've heard some good stuff. That's what's going on with Remus for next year on some of their picks. Rumor has it they might be getting up to that close to double-digit age in single barrel picks. That would be something I would want to look for in the future going into 2026 is those single barrel picks from Remus. Because you know Ross and Squibb or MGP, That's where they're putting their premium juice, between that and Penelope. They're really running their high-end stuff through there. So I would be looking at those Remus single barrel picks. Those are probably going to be rivaling the Remus 9. That's going to be, I did pick up a Remus 9 the other day, but that's going to be in my October haul. Looking forward to reviewing that one as well and checking it out. I did pick up the old Dominic 8. Had a single barrel pick last month that I picked up, or I say last month, August. Was it September? July? I can't remember anymore. All the months are running together. I need to do better at keeping up with this, and I will in the future. But this old Dominic 8-year just come out, just hit the Tennessee market this past month, so I grabbed one of those. I love old Dominic stuff. There was this one, Old Ingram, or O.H. Ingram. Sorry, not Old Ingram. O.H. Ingram. This is out of Western Kentucky. I want to say Ballard County, Kentucky. So it's the farthest west county in Kentucky. Kind of close to my old stomping grounds, but very similar concept to Jefferson's. They age on a river. They were at KBF and I tried their stuff, but I knew we had this coming. So instead of buying stuff at KBF, I wanted to support local. Of course, my club here with Nashboro. This guy right here, it is a Bourbon Drinker's Rye. It's so good. It's so good. This is probably one of my favorite ryes I've had in a very, very long time. And then the last one here was a pick that I was personally involved with. This guy right here. This was Broadway Barrel Pickers. And I do have one that I just picked up yesterday. Was another Knob Creek cast strength pick that picked up from C&G and the guys with Nashboro. I did that pick a week and a half after I did this one. This one come in at a little bit over 127 proof. The one with C&G was right around 124. Blinded them kind of last night, and right now on initial thoughts, that C&G one at the lower proof might be where it's at. I think everybody chasing that higher proof with the cast strength on those single barrels, it might just be doing that, chasing proof and not chasing flavor. I know with one of the picks that I was on, there was one particular barrel that was totally different, off profile than any of the others. And some people wanted proof instead of going with something different. And I get that. Different isn't always for somebody. But right now, the hype surrounding the cast strengths in the Knob Creek, that's really what people are chasing, is that high proof. So is it good or not? Absolutely, it's really good. But in a head-to-head, 127 versus the 124, almost 125 that I was both involved in, might be that 124, 125 beat out the higher proof. But anyway, this is my bourbon haul that I got from the month of September. Didn't realize how much I purchased until I saw my bank account. Drop me some comments on some of these bottles. Let me know if you've got a hookup on where I can sell a kidney to pay for all this, because it is definitely not paid for yet. But again, let me know what you think about the haul. Am I crazy for getting all this? I already know the answer to that, so you don't have to tell me. But with me personally, I want to try everything. Oh, and almost forgot this guy. So was at Warrior, and whenever you get a single barrel pick, you get a chance to unlock a vault every time. And they had a lockbox. This guy was in it, and I was like, well, I already have some Fortaleza. I like Fortaleza. My wife drinks tequila. She doesn't drink bourbon, doesn't drink whiskey. So I was like, why not give it a shot? I won. So first time I've ever won one of those things. It was pretty cool. Got to purchase this at SRP. Thanks to Vic and all the guys down there at Warrior. Appreciate all that you guys do for us. Same thing, KP at with Melrose and Colonial in Nashville. Thank you for what you do for us. But anyway, there she be. Let me know what you think. Hey guys, I really appreciate you coming along with me and taking a look at everything that I got in September and the haul that I got. Again, if you know anybody that's looking for a kidney, I got a used and abused one, but it still is functional. Hit me up in DMs, let me know where I can send that so I can pay off some of this September bill. But anyway, thank you for taking the time out to watch the video. If you like any of the other videos, please hit that like button and let me know, your thoughts, any suggestions that you guys have. But more importantly, I need you to click subscribe. Click that subscribe button. Help me get to 100. I'm pretty close. I need that 100 mark. I really want that 100 mark. But I want you, more importantly, to come along with me as we go into this journey, as I start to interview people, talk about their bourbon journey, how they started, where they're at now, and where they're going in the future. But I also want to take you along with me as I start to do some more barrel picks and go to events and things like that. I want you to come with me. So hit that subscribe button, hit the like, leave me some feedback. And until then, don't catch FOMO, because it's real. You saw it in my September video. But anyway, this is Nathan, and I'm always looking FOMO. New friends, good times, and great course. We'll catch you guys later.